So, I may have had a realization. So, I have connecting glass, right? The mod. For whatever reason, I've always thought that connecting glass is supposed to, like, do it automatically. Actually, let me turn that down a little bit. And I just thought, for whatever reason, it just wasn't working. And it's never been, like, a big deal or something that that I've, like, felt the need to do anything about. I was looking at the mod description earlier. I was like, huh. It adds scratch glass and stuff as a recipe. Let me look this up. It literally has a recipe. Jeez. Well, that's awesome. So, now I'm gonna have to remake all my windows, which is fantastic. Side note, I don't want to lose all of that glass, because that's at least 2.5 stacks if I recall. It's been like a week or so since I initially built the building and then put in all the windows and stuff. So I'm gonna need Silk Touch. I only have Fortune. So it looks like, oh nice, my trigger. It looks like I'm back on the XP grind, which is kind of annoying, to be honest. Why is my map like that? Why are you doing that? I don't know why. Let's see. Is it in keybinds? Map. Oh, I see. That's why. There we go. Alright, we're fixed. Neat. Yeah, back on the XP grind. So I could... Wow, all my trees grew fast as fuck. So I could go and build a mob spawner, which I think is probably going to be the way to go, because I'm going to need one eventually, and I need XP, like, now-ish, so that I can get Silk Touch, replace all my glass with nice-looking glass, or nicer-looking glass. I do like how the the updated glass texture look since Minecraft did the update on that. My question is where? Because I want it, like, somewhere, but not immediately close to, like, a build that I want to do, because they look kind of ugly, to be honest. So I'm not sure where I want to put it. This is kind of a rough situation, to be honest. Maybe that hill. I think that hill. So I think that's going to be the project today, I guess. Start up some more glass, since I need a shitload. Actually, wait, can I turn it back? I can turn it into clear glass. Maybe not. Okay, that's good to know. Well, in that case, let me do that. Gonna cut down my trees, because I'm gonna need more wood for some upcoming projects. Let me do check how much wood I have. I have okay amount of spruce. I want more dark wood, for sure. Or dark oak. So I did the thing I did last time to help try and basically contain noise and dampen some of it. So like my mic quality should be a bit better because of that. Cool. Do it like this. So we have plenty of room for more wood storage. At least until I get more permanent storage going. Oh, I'm gonna need a new axe. Oh, my iron's over there. Let's make 2. Where do I have sticks? I have sticks somewhere. Where do I have them? I don't know. Are they maybe in the wood chest? No. Okay. Well, in that case, give me some of that. Just so I have them. I should put those arrows up too. While I am fiddling about with my storage. Cool. 2 axes to replace. I also finally started growing my cactus, as you can see. I think really the only thing I did since the last video was do a bunch more mining. Mostly some resources, but mostly for blocks. And I can show you that one here in a second, because it's a lot of different blocks between just cobble, deep slate, tuff, granite, andesite, diorite, and I got some gravel as a part of that, just so I have a wealth of different blocks to choose from in the future. This is a kind of weird shaped tree. It's split off. It's pretty far from the main trunk. Alright. That is almost the second tree done. Nice. More sticks. Also, net loss on the... Oh, I just didn't finish it. I was about to say, net loss on the saplings, which is unfortunate, but... No. It's perfectly even. Nice. Perfectly even. So, just for some discussion topics while I'm doing some of this kind of menial stuff. So, the intention for this channel is to eventually become a pretty wide variety of things, or like cover a wide variety of things, one of which being like D&D and stuff. For reference, I play D&D, or not play it in the traditional sense, because I am the DM, and I am also playing Pathfinder with a group, actually as a player but D&D is a good time. If you've never tried it, I highly recommend. If you've never heard of it, I'm not sure what rock you've been living under, but feel free to look it up. There's plenty of online stuff about it, as one might imagine. Anyways, so one of the things I intend on probably being a part of the channel content is kind of like just world building stuff, so, where I can talk about some of the stuff that I've been doing with my world, kind of ask for feedback a little bit, but also maybe give feedback on some of y'all's stuff in the future. Who knows? Not 100% sure where I'll go with all that, but D&D, I like it. And really this channel is meant to be here I can kind of gush about all of my random things that I am into. Or just sit here, chill. You know, it just kind of depends on day to day. Right now we're obviously in the chilling section. Alright, there we go. Okay, so out of all the trees we net gained 2 saplings, which is good, because dark oaks aren't super consistent on whether you even net gain, or even break even on saplings. So, it is nice to go positive for samples. I'm Helldiver pilled right now. Saplings. Other SA word. Nice, we have the music fading in. Also for now, I do think I'm just gonna keep to regular game music, both for Minecraft, Helldivers, whatever it might be for now. At least until I'm a little more established, I guess. Plus it keeps things in theme. I don't know if in theme is necessarily like the correct way of putting it, but we're gonna roll with it. Finally, almost done with the trees. Should be a good bit of wood to put away, which is quite nice. Got a lot of saplings on that one too. Alright, it's this one. I put away my wood on the chest. Nice, looking good. So unfortunately I can't really bring all of the stone and stuff that I mined up. I could bring some of the cobble, and I think I brought all the deep slate already. But just like my generic stone chest, this one is too full. You can also see, due to the calcite and smooth basalt, I mined out a geode, because those are both really nice building blocks. I love how smooth they look. And so those will be great to use later. And you can also see I did actually make use of some of the minecart chests coming back up. And this is why I have a lot blocks here. Deep slate, granite, diorite, dripstone blocks, tuff, gravel, andesite, cobble. So this will stay here for now. I just don't have the space up at the house. So that will have to wait. Sick. Put those over there. Yeah, I mean, well, I think I'll, instead of doing the mob grinder right now, because the mob grinder itself is going to be a real boring building to make, because it's just a giant structure of, like, cobble or whatever the hell I end up making it out of. And so, I think I'll probably I think I'll do the enchanting building right now, just because just because I'm gonna be using it more later and such. Actually, let's see. How much? I have okay amount of obsidian. Some nether brick. I'm gonna try and establish a bit of a block. Ooh, excuse me. Bit of a block palette over there. Figure out what the hell I want to build this thing out of. Because I have a lot of options available. Bring kind of a little bit of everything. This too, I guess. Some polished deep slates. I'll leave that. Some of this, I already have cobble. Dark oak. Pretty sure I'm gonna be using dark oak for it. I might use birch actually. Gives it a little bit of uniqueness. I'll bring some oak. Yeah. We'll go with that. We can start trying to see what we want to build this thing out of. Ew, I don't want to put glowstone down, just because I don't want to have to mine it back up later. And then risk losing some of it. I like, part of what I like in enchanting rooms is like the high contrast between some of these darker blocks and quartz. Quartz just looks really nice to me for an enchanting room. And I always have like purple imagery in my head for enchanting rooms, and I suppose this kind of helps, the red and the blue. So there's that. So we'll just put that back down there. Calcite. Do have that down. Smooth basalt. I think that's everything. Polished blackstone. Yeah. Except for the woods. We'll go with this. Oh, I should have brought dark oak logs with me when I went. Just so I have them. Oh, no, I have planks. Duh. Oh, and the nether bricks, right. that, this. Actually, the calcite and the birch looks pretty good together. It's a little more like full on white. This is a little more like, I guess there's more pinkish tinge in it because like that and this. Let me see. Let's move this over there. Put this down here. I think the quartz seems to look a little closer to the birch. I am... Okay, I'm thinking... Oh, right, I should grab lapis blocks, actually. Give me some of these, please. Just put that over there. Yeah, I think smooth basalt, calcite, quartz. That'll be the main building blocks. Or not calcite, birch log. That's what I meant. So those three. Maybe polished deep slate. Not sold on that one yet. And then these for accents. So we'll remove everything else. Okay, so we'll replace those back in chests. Bring probably a couple chests with me so I can store all my building blocks and stuff while I'm working on it. Put you and you back. You. I'm gonna need to be growing more birch. Or just actually growing it instead of only the other two. Here and here. Add basalt in there. Awesome. Blackstone, blackstone. Oh, I should probably pull this, just because it goes with it. Nether bricks, I believe, came from up there. I have plenty of quartz to work with. Whoa, definitely not going to need that much, though. Let's go do that. Here. Nice. If I could not throw my sword, that would be excellent. Candles and lanterns. We'll figure out lighting after. Well, not necessarily after, but definitely at least while it's being built. Not gonna be an immediate. Ah, shit! I didn't grab chests. Alright. Got some chests. I think we're about ready to build. Let's put all of those in there. Put that in there. So those are the main building blocks. We'll put accents and stuff down here. Lighting there. I should have grabbed that deep slate again, just so I have it in case I want it. If I can remember where the hell I put anything. Cool. So, first we'll pull out all of those. Put these at the bottom. So we have them for later. Gonna need more books to replace the bookshelves. Also, I forget which one of the mods does it, but I don't need the full 15 shelves, which is nice. Just because, like, that's a lot of real estate that gets taken up by bookshelves. There we go. Okay, I definitely did lose some books there. I think I had, what, 12 shelves? Something like that. Keep that there. Flooring. I think we'll do, well, so it's kind of got to be like a dual. It's got to be a little bit unique looking, just because normally you would put, like, what, your enchanting table, your shelves around it, and then build around that, basically. But I've got two, so I think that's going to have to be a little different. Let's put these down first, just because these are the big one. The things everything else is built around. How wide is this one? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? So, if we go, say this, and that, maybe move those that way so we have a little more room for stuff. Don't know yet. Give me these. We'll do a little of these. That's not where I wanted you. Okay. That's something. Let's go with you. Do that here. Or will we? I think we'll move that one out one more. Yeah, that looks good. And so that'll go up probably at least that much. I should get some redstone blocks while I'm over here. Redstone. Cool. So now we have a little bit of red and blue for each of the things here. leaves us with potential for some windows like that. Could do maybe tinted glass. Do we have... Where is our tinted glass? Right there. Use. So... Okay, I can actually do the connecting glass thing where I can dye it. I don't know that I will, but it's available. Just go ahead and at least do that. Give me bookshelves. Oh, nice. I only need that many. From whatever mod that is. Wow, I can barely make that jump. Enchanting table is a little short. I think we do... I might want this out of here. Nope, not that. We do some of this. Yeah, that seems about right. Do kind of a red, blue into purple fusion thing here. Do I... Maybe I use deep slate for the flooring, or for the rest of it, rather. Yes, I'm going to be lazy, at least where I can, and not put blocks under those. That looks good, I think. I keep trying to jump up there. My concern is kind of like our window cutouts we have here. Because that looks a little awkward. Okay, well, I'll leave it alone for now. How tall do we want this? I need quartz again. How big do we want these cutouts? Maybe like that? Thinking either a 2x3 or a 2x2. I think a 2x3 looks a little better, especially with the bookshelves being kind of in front of the windows a little bit. Give me quartz here. Gonna need more basalt. Let me up, please. that gets me most of a cohesive structure now. That really does look super reminiscent of a Nether portal. I think we do need to take those out. That's not what I wanted to replace. That. So, the doorway I'm going to have for this, I think I'm going to do one of those double doors like here and here, so that it'll open outward like that, and then close, and it'll basically leave this one open. Let me look at doors. So we can go with birch, and that'll stay in theme. That's what I think we'll do here. Just go to the handy dandy woodcutter. Make me a door, please. 2 doors. So we'll do this. Yes. Okay. That looks good. Do that. The question is, do we want to do one of these as well? I don't think, at least right there, I think we'll do here. Maybe not. I don't like how low that is over the door. Maybe there. Yeah, that looks fine. Granted, I think I'll do that so you don't actually see the texture. Yeah, that looks fine. I could make those stairs. I think I'll make some stairs and see how that looks. I'll make like 16. Quartz stairs, yes please. Take out those blocks. Oh, right. What the hell? Where did I... Okay. That would necessitate a block right here, which is a little awkward. Let's see. Maybe a basalt block? If I can... Here. How does that look from inside? I don't know. Maybe not basalt. I don't know that quartz would be the play here either, though. This is definitely a make everything as symmetrical as possible room. So... yeah, I don't like the look of that. I like the stairs, but I just don't think it works well. Okay, well, let's, oh, there we go. Let's build these up. Do kind of a staircasing thing like this. see how that looks here in a second. Necessary builder block. Collect all those. Okay. Okay. Let's build that up more. Looks fine. I think these actually. Oop. Not what I wanted. I think that these actually stay there, because otherwise, I don't. Well, I don't know. Yeah, let's take that back out. Okay. Well, how do we want the quartz to start looking? Do we want to maybe do one of these? I like the thought that it's slightly offset from the basalt. That would actually keep that block there. The efficiency is actually a little annoying. That seems a little low. Let's go with, ideally not falling off my platform. Let's go with this. I like that. That looks good. So we'll go ahead and lock that one in all around the building. Definitely going to need more stairs then. I think this one will be the last level. Let's go make more stairs. And probably grab another stack of quartz. That's the sawmill. If I can do the thing at the correct time. There we go. Can actually shift click it out properly. Give me more quartz. And away we go. Yeah, it's looking like this is definitely going to be a bit of a long one. We're at like, what, 44 minutes right now? But it's a good little build video, I think. Yeah. Oh, not like that. Alrighty. Let's see how that looks from a ways off. Looks a little squatty, actually. Yeah, it looks a little squatty. Let's keep rotating around a little bit. The protrusion is a little wonky looking. let me grab like a half stack of smooth basalt, see if I can do anything with it. Maybe make slabs out of it or something. I don't know if that's possible. The answer is no. Okay. Maybe this? Oh god. Oh boy. The E5 is doing a little too much work. Okay. And then do this. Do this. Okay. I like how that looks. Wow. It is not really registering. The noise of walking around on the grass, which is kind of interesting. Or at least it doesn't look like it in OBS. Okay, we'll do not that. I managed to not delete the rest of my building that time. And then we'll do this. I did delete the building that time, unfortunately. Okay. And again. Gives it kind of a, I don't know if this is the correct term, but a vaulted ceiling, question mark? Maybe. Not 100% on that one. Oh, right, okay. So we're gonna need to do a bit of a weird thing, I think, if my goal for the ceiling is going to shape up correctly. Let's take these out. Like that. How much do I have? Let's grab some more of that. Let's grab these so I can see what that'll look like. And then let's do it here as a demo first. Oof, that's a little awkward. Give me basalt again. Okay, and I think what we'll do, we'll put, oh shit, did I put the glowstone away? I did. Glowstone way up here. Like this block. At which point I need basalt back. Do this. Glowstone there. idea here is to, well, I'm gonna need that scaffolding back. My idea is to put blocks like here, around it a little bit. Let's do that. What does that look like? I like the dripping effect. That looks really cool, actually. I might push the ceiling up further. Helps the building not look so squatty for one, but also I want it to be a little dim almost in here. And that glowstone is too close to the ground to make it dim looking in here. I think in that case, this is going to have to go for sure. I am completely destroying my building because E5. Yeah, that's mildly unfortunate. Blocks back. And then this will have to go up a few stories, I think, here. We'll do that. Ow. I didn't quite do the thing correctly. Quartz. That I'll need to remove here in a minute. Okay, cool. Let's see. How does this look? Okay, doing something. I think that looks okay, but it'd need to be taller for that to look right, I think. And I don't know that I'm gonna go that much taller. So I think we're gonna stick with 2. Goes up by 2 like that. I think also I'll do a little messing around so that with some stairs and replace the quartz, like these quartz blocks here that are making up the walls, and make it look like it's carved almost. I think that would look cool. And then we'll go up. And now we can do the ceiling bit. This down. We'll replace all these. like 4 blocks higher now. There we go. And so this will be glowstone here, glowstone here, and then I'm going to need more crying obsidian to do what I'm thinking on here. Because the crying obsidian dripping is such a cool effect for this being an enchanting room. Let's put the scaffolding up there. That's not what I want. Do this. Can remove these support blocks I used. And we'll do this. We'll do it like that. And then I think obsidian one more layer down around. So it'll look like, so that'll be, let's put some temporary blocks in to represent our crying obsidian, just so it's a little easier to visualize. So that'll all be crying obsidian. That's kind of a lot of crying obsidian. Yeah, it really is. And then a step down will be obsidian. Something like that. I like all the mix of purple here. And that'll be that. Okay, so it'll all be crying obsidian. Then what? Obsidian there. And there. Something like that. Let's see what this looks like. Obviously I'm going to need more obsidian, but I think this is a good start here for what this will eventually look like once I have the obsidian and stuff ready for it. We'll have to figure out what I'll do with the rest of that, but for now I think that will be where I cut it off, because we're hitting about an hour, and yeah, I don't find it super necessary to like pander to the algorithm or anything, but should probably stick to about an hour or so for a given video. I think probably what I'll do is I'm going to set up, because I've got kind of a schedule of upload on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, Or at least that's the plan. And then weekends I can just like, they're just free for me to upload this and that whenever. Just upload whatever I feel like, whenever. So I think I'll do this. I'll do at least one Minecraft video for the Monday, Wednesday, Friday uploads. And then, like I said, we'll see what we'll see how the rest of it turns out as far as the weekends. But at least one Minecraft video, Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. I don't know if I'll do it. I'll probably do it like on Wednesday. Do Minecraft Wednesdays. Unless I maybe flip it and then do 2. I don't know. I think, well, yeah, I might do 2. 2 might be okay. So this will go out today, and then I'll think I'll have another one for Monday. And Monday will be Minecraft again. And that'll more than likely be the finishing of this building. Give me all that. Nice. Have a good little screenshot of the enchanting building. But yeah, I think that'll do it for today. I appreciate y'all being here. And I appreciate seeing the comments as well, because it's good motivation of like, oh hey, there's actually some interest in this, so what should probably do something with it. And again, any recommendations y'all have for like for my to-do board here. I did actually add one more thing as a kind of glass blower place, just so that I can make like a big kiln looking thing and all that. But do the normal YouTube things, and in the comments definitely recommend other builds, maybe recommendations for this build, just kind of whatever. But yeah, thanks for being here.